Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Handling wrongful termination claims. Handling wrongful termination claims is a critical aspect of HR management, particularly within the context of California's stringent labor laws. Wrongful termination occurs when an employee is discharged from their employment in violation of legal or contractual obligations. This form of termination can result in significant legal and financial repercussions for employers, necessitating a thorough understanding and meticulous handling of such claims. California law provides robust protections against wrongful termination, extending beyond federal mandates. The California Fair Employment and Housing Act and the California Labor Code are pivotal in defining the scope of wrongful termination. Employers must navigate these regulations diligently to mitigate the risks associated with wrongful discharge claims. The complexity of wrongful termination cases often hinges on the grounds for the claim, which may include discrimination, retaliation, breach of contract, or violation of public policy. Discrimination claims are among the most prevalent bases for wrongful termination. Under FEHA, it is illegal for employers to terminate employees based on protected characteristics such as race, gender, age, sexual orientation, or disability. For instance, an employee who is terminated shortly after disclosing a disability might allege that the termination was discriminatory. Employers must ensure that termination decisions are based on legitimate, non-discriminatory reasons and are well documented to defend against such claims. Retaliation claims are also common in wrongful termination cases. California law prohibits employers from retaliating against employees for engaging in protected activities, such as filing a complaint about workplace harassment or participating in a whistleblower action. For example, if an employee reports safety violations and is subsequently fired, the employee may claim retaliation. Employers should establish clear anti-retaliation policies and train managers to handle complaints appropriately to avoid such claims. Breach of contract claims arise when an employee alleges that their termination violated the terms of an employment contract. This can include both written contracts and implied contracts based on employer representations or company policies. In California, even at-will employment can be challenged if there is evidence of an implied contract promising continued employment absent just cause for termination. Employers should ensure that employment contracts are clear and unambiguous and that any implied promises are avoided or expressly disclaimed. Violation of public policy claims occur when an employee is terminated for reasons that contravene fundamental public policies. This includes terminations for refusing to engage in illegal activities, performing a statutory obligation, exercising a statutory right, or reporting a statutory violation. For example, an employee who is fired for refusing to falsify financial reports may claim a violation of public policy. Employers should foster an ethical workplace culture and ensure that employees are not penalized for adhering to legal and ethical standards. To effectively handle wrongful termination claims, employers must adopt proactive measures. This begins with a comprehensive understanding of applicable laws and regulations. Regular training for HR personnel and management is essential to ensure compliance with legal standards and to recognize potential issues before they escalate. Documentation plays a crucial role in defending against wrongful termination claims. Employers should maintain thorough records of performance evaluations, disciplinary actions, and the reasons for termination decisions. This documentation can provide crucial evidence to demonstrate that the termination was based on legitimate, non-discriminatory reasons. Employers should also implement clear policies and procedures regarding termination. These policies should outline the grounds for termination, the process for conducting terminations, and the steps for employees to appeal or address grievances. Consistent application of these policies helps to prevent claims of arbitrary or discriminatory treatment. Additionally, conducting exit interviews can provide valuable insights into potential issues and help identify any underlying problems that may have contributed to the termination. In cases where a wrongful termination claim is filed, employers should engage legal counsel promptly. An experienced employment attorney can provide guidance on navigating the legal process, responding to the claim, and mitigating potential liabilities. Employers should also consider alternative dispute resolution methods, such as mediation or arbitration, to resolve disputes efficiently and confidentially. Statistics underscore the significance of wrongful termination claims. According to the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, retaliation claims accounted for 55.8% of all charges filed in fiscal year 2020, highlighting the prevalence of such claims. In California, the Department of Fair Employment and Housing reported that employment discrimination accounted for 87% of complaints filed in 2019, emphasizing the importance of adhering to anti-discrimination laws. Examples of wrongful termination cases provide further insight into the complexities of these claims. In the case of Harris v. City of Santa Monica, the California Supreme Court held that an employer is liable for wrongful termination if discrimination was a substantial motivating factor, even if there were other legitimate reasons for the termination. This case underscores the need for employers to ensure that discriminatory motives do not influence termination decisions. Another notable case is Lawson v. PPG Architectural Finishes, Inc., where the California Supreme Court ruled that the standard for proving retaliation under Labor Code Section 1102.5 is whether the employee's protected activities were a contributing factor to the termination. This case illustrates the broad protections afforded to employees who engage in whistleblowing or other protected activities. Handling wrongful termination claims requires a multifaceted approach that encompasses legal compliance, proactive management practices, and effective documentation. Employers must stay informed about evolving legal standards and ensure that their policies and practices align with these standards. By fostering a fair and compliant workplace, employers can reduce the risk of wrongful termination claims and create a positive work environment for their employees. In summary, wrongful termination claims pose significant challenges for employers, particularly in California's stringent legal landscape. Addressing these claims necessitates a thorough understanding of the legal framework, proactive measures to prevent violations, and meticulous documentation to defend against allegations. Employers must remain vigilant in their efforts to comply with anti-discrimination, anti-retaliation, and contract laws to mitigate the risks associated with wrongful termination claims. Through ongoing education, clear policies, and ethical practices, employers can navigate the complexities of wrongful termination and foster a fair and compliant workplace. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.